Hello. Good afternoon. Happy Monday, April 22nd. I hope you guys had a great weekend. And did you do anything fun? I can't remember what we did. We went out to dinner. We took our daughter-in-law and son out to celebrate her birthday. So we had a nice weekend, even though the weather still is not very good out here in central New York. So I'm really hoping for some warmer weather to come through because it's spring and we need some sunshine here in Auburn, New York. Anyways, thanks for joining, guys. I hope that you're all doing good. And I'm excited to share this week's card class to go kit. I'm using the Translucent Florals. And I know this set's been around a while, just like last week. I forgot what I did. Oh, Irresistible Blooms. But I'm happy to say that the Translucent Florals Bundle is still available until April 30th. Now, you get a 10% savings. It's $54 for the dies and the stamp set together. After April 1st, when our new catalog comes out, May 1st, the stamp set and the dies are sold separately, so you don't get the bundled savings. But many of you probably already have this stamp set, so I think that if you get the card class kit to go, you already have the bundle, but you'll get all of the supplies to make 6 cards, 2 of each design. And the simplest way to get the free card kit to go is hop on over to my online store and place an order for $40, excluding tax and shipping. And I will send out the card kits to go on, I think it's next Monday, the 29th. So anyways, let's take a look at the card for today, shall we? And by the way, if you're watching now either on Facebook or YouTube, drop me a comment. I always like to see the comments. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to my page. That way you won't miss any new videos coming out, along with some tips and tricks that I share occasionally. So make sure you subscribe. All right, here is the Mother's Day card that I posted this today on the blog. This is the first card in the card class to go. So I used Berry Burst, Granny Apple Green, and this is this paper is, I think it's the Bright and Beautiful. Let me see. Yeah, designer series paper. But I've got a little surprise for you today on how we create this card. So really simple to put together. It's Bubble Bath, Berry Burst, Granny Apple Green, and then I also did the inside. Thank you for your friendship. So some of you probably know I lost my mom back in 2009, and it's super hard for me to create Mother's Day cards. I just haven't done it since she passed. So I was challenged this month because I participated in our Stamp It Blog Hop, our team Stamp It Blog Hop, and I made a Mother's Day card. And that was the first one I've made since she had passed away. So I was sitting down last week and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to create a card because I have lots of friends that are mothers. And I thought, well, wouldn't that be nice just to send them a happy Mother's Day card? Thank you for your friendship. So I thought that was kind of special. And I used the perennial postage stamps for these sentiments. And I will show you how to do this. I did this a little bit differently because this really is one long stamp. So I'll kind of show you how we create that. So here's the Translucent Florals. You can see again, it's been out for a while. But I do love this set. And it's just so pretty how it creates these translucent images. And then these are the dies. And you can also, with these dies, these larger dies, you can use vellum and create a kind of like a clear see-through flower. My lights are shining in on here. So, but I do love these dies, and don't forget, till April 30th, the bundle's available, save 10%. Otherwise, you'll still be able to access the stamp set and the dies. So, today, I have a surprise. We are going to make this card, but we're going to make it with the new in colors. So let me just put this card over here so I can see how we're doing it. So this is, I'm so excited, I really am, Petunia Pup. I love it. Look at it, it's so pretty. And this is Pretty in Pink. And then I've got some in color designer series paper, so we're going to use that instead of the Berry Burst and Bubble Bath here. So, and the bright, I think it's Bright and Beautiful. I should know this by now. Anyways, oh, hi Laura. Yes, I know it's hard. And you're so lucky you have your mother-in-law. I also lost my mother-in-law a few years back. She made it to 99 though. She was quite she was quite good. So, and I miss her a lot too. Yes. Anyways, thanks, Laura. So I'm so excited to play with these colors. But this is, I'll just show you real quick. This is the designer series paper, the in color designer series paper, and I ordered this during pre-order. So yeah, I was super excited to get this. I'm always about all the in colors, and what makes me sad is, aren't these colors beautiful? I think this one's Summer Splash. No, that's Shy Shamrock. This one's Summer Splash. But what's exciting, well, what's sad for me is that the my favorite in colors are retiring, which is Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party. Those are retiring, but what I did this week, using the translucent bundles, I actually incorporated the retiring colors because you can still get them through April 30th. So if you really loved those in colors from, I think it was 2022? No. Yes. 2022 to 2024. So anyways, so without further ado, let's just pop in and we'll get this card going. It's super easy to create. So let me get my bone folder. So again, this is Petunia Pup. I love it. I did another card for a thing we're doing. It's I'm in with a group that designed some cards, and we put 12 cards together, but I used one of the new suites that came out, Unbound Beauty, I think it is, or Unbound Love, I can't remember. So I was playing with some of the new in colors. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this, I just used 3 different strips of designer series paper, and we're just gonna put this to the front. And actually, I'm going to do the 2 end pieces first, because that way I can tell if I've got enough room. So if I did the middle, I might not have the room I need. I just want to squeeze this over here a little bit. So I like it when there's, relatively, I like to do some fun folds and some different 3D boxes and gift kind of cards, but I do like a simple card as well. So we're just going to line that up, and that looks good. So we're going to put a little bit of glue there. My husband's excited. The Yankees are on this afternoon. I don't know why they're having an afternoon game though. On a Monday especially. It's like not a holiday. So we're going to stick this one right up here. And just kind of get that centered. And that's going to go on the front. I'm not going to adhere it yet because I am going to put some dimensionals on there. So next we're just going to stamp our leaf and our flower. So I'm using these different colors. Look, I'm so excited. Summer splash. Yeah, we better get splashing into summer. Getting tired of this weather. So let's just ink that up. Now this ink pad is really juicy because I haven't used it yet. So hopefully this comes out okay. I think it will. Just gonna stamp that there. Ooh, look at how pretty that is. Isn't that a pretty color? I love it. And then we're going to stamp Petunia Pup. I think the ink colors Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Pretty and Pink, which is that color, Petunia Pup. I think that's the 5 of them. So there's 2 greens, a peach, a pink, and kind of a purple, I guess you would call it. Stamp that. My girlfriend, who is she's a demonstrator as well, Debbie, she has this set, and she called me one afternoon and she says, Ann, I think there's something wrong with this set. And I'm like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? And she said, well, I've got, so I'll show you what she was talking about. I stamped the flower and I get all these dots. And listen, there is nothing wrong with this stamp set. As you can see here, this partly is because my ink pad is very juicy. And this is how it was made. You can see the dots in here as well. But when I used my Berry Burst, I didn't have a lot of juice in my ink pad. You can kind of see right here where it goes off. But you just get some different variations. So don't be alarmed. There's nothing wrong with your stamp set. I'd be the first to tell you if there was. So let's go ahead and run this through our cut and emboss machine. I'm just going to put this out of this way here. And, oops, goes my Diet Coke. So I've got our sandwich, I've got our little dies in my hexagon holder, which I love. So I'm gonna, you guys know I'm pretty particular about putting my dies in with my little Post-it note tape, because I don't like them sliding around. I see other demonstrators, they're so good at not, having their dies move around. I don't know how they do that. But I gotta have my Post-it note tape. And my upline, she actually was the one that introduced me on one of her videos. She had this. She said it's a lifesaver. Post-it note, you can get it on Amazon. Okay, let me just make sure I get my little flower in here good with the die. And we'll run this through real quick. Okay, so we've got our flower, our leaf, and then we've got our flower here. Okay, we're just gonna set that aside. And then I also, for this card, see, I used the Stylish Shape die, the second smallest one. And I used the Perennial Postage Mother's Day sentiment. So we're going to use that. Happy Mother's Day. This stamp, sometimes it gets a little wonky on me. So I like to put it on this way so I can kind of see how it's going to stamp. And I might want to just use a piece of, I'll use this for now. I don't have my grid paper close to me. I just like to make sure I get it centered. Yeah, that's pretty good. I just need to pull it over just a tad bit. So we're just going to go ahead and stamp it right on our Stylish Shape die, and I'm just tapping it in Petunia Pup. Petunia Pup. Hope my head's not in the way. We're just going to stamp that right in the center. There. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Clean that stamp off. Okay, now I want to put some things together here. So first we're going to do the flower, and I'll show you what I did. I don't know if you can really see it from here, but I kind of curved the leaves up and the flower up a little bit just to give it some added dimension. So I used my bone folder, and I just kind of curled it up a little bit with the tips. And I'll show you something else I did too. So you can see kind of, if you look at it like that, I've got it curved. I did take a little slit because I just want to put my flower in like that. You see how that goes? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of round this. You probably can't see it. I can see it and it bugs me. So I'm going to just round that ever so slightly so you don't have a little sharp edge. So we're going to put it in like that. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue right here so I can make sure it adheres properly. Just a little bit. Remember, I got a new glue thing. Ah, don't go down there. Don't. Hold that for a second. And again, I want to do the same thing with my flower. I just want to kind of curl that around. I'm going to curl that leaf up. I'm going to curl this. Maybe give that a little bit more of a curl. Okay. And I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm just going to place it right about there with my Stampin' Dimensionals, and I want to make sure I get this on there good too. Okay. So super easy card. You can make these quick. You can really use any DSP, sentiment, flowers, whatever suits your little fancy. You can use this card design. I like it because it's easy. Now, if I can only get the dots off of oh, come on. Seriously? Is this one? I'm going to have to take your pick tool and get this off. Okay. I think I'm gonna. What happened here? Did I get a defective one? I must have. This one came off quite easy. I just want to try and get this one off. Got it. Boy, that was a hard one. So we're just going to pop it right down here with a few of the dimensionals. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this. I want to pop this up with some dimensionals. Now in your card kit to go, I will include this die cut stylish shape die because it's not part of the bundle, but I want to make sure you have all the elements to put the card together. I also include the embellishments. You can see here we've got some embellishments on this. So, and there's our sentiment right there. Now I'm gonna add, look what we have, 2024, 2026 in color dots. Yay. So I'm gonna add a couple of these. Which color should I add? I think I want to add, since this is already Petunia Pup, I'm going to add some pretty in pink ones. I'm going to add a little Petunia Pup though to this. And there we have that. So these are the in color resin dots. Put these back in my little sleeve. This is how I store my dots. And on the back, I just have a little label that says what the colors are. So I'll put that right back in my container there. Okay, and I'm so excited. Ribbon. Petunia Pup ribbon. So we'll go ahead and just tie a little bow here. Usually I do this with the fork, but I'm just gonna do it quickly here if I can. I don't like to waste my ribbon. Oops. So you just adjust the size of the bow. There. Keep on pulling it a little taut, however you say that word. There. I'm gonna cut some off the end. Cut a little bit off here. And we're just gonna attach that to the front right there with a little glue dot. And this one is too long. I need to cut more off. Okay. I've got my glue dots. Got a glue dot right here. So you got to come back. I'm going to go live again on Wednesday because I've got another card I want to show, but that's the card I'm using. All the retiring ink colors are coming out, or retiring. I'm using those in my card. So there's that. So I'm going to wait. I want to wait because I want to show you. I'm going to do, this was the inside, see? So I, got a little spot there. So I want to do the inside. Get this out of the way. So this is super easy. I used, where is it? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, thank you for your friendship. It's this one. So you see, it's a big long stamp. So what I did was I put it on a block. Here's my block. Thank you for your friendship. Just kind of put it there. And I used, what's in the shot glass? Oh, I wish it was something fun, but it's my, Laura, it's those things that I find all over the house, the little things from the back of the Stampin' Dimensionals. We got this in Nashville. So I try to put them all in there, and then I dump them in the trash when I feel like it. Okay, these are transparent sticky notes, and I'm gonna mask off some of this stamp. I'll show you. I need two of these because I have to do it twice. So I'm just gonna mask off up to thank you, and I'm gonna come in with the Petunia Pop. Petunia Pup, I'm sorry, not Pop. And I'm just, because I'm masking off, I like to do it this way. I just tap, tap, tap on the sentiment. And then you gotta remember to take this off, otherwise you're gonna have a big mess. Oh, you know what I should do though first? Well, I'll just put it right here for now, then I'll glue it on. Just so I can find out where I need to position this. So I'm just going to come in here and do, I kind of do it over towards the side. Thank you. Okay. You got to clean this off. We're going to do the same thing. Dimensional trash, yes. Oh, you've never heard of the transparent sticky notes. You know who I found out about them from was my upline, Tammy White. She uses them. They're very helpful. She uses them for other stuff, but I thought, oh, this is easy. Now I can see at least too. So I got it on Amazon. We're big Amazon shoppers. Everything's on Amazon. Okay, so I'm just gonna adhere this little strip to the side of the card. Let's make sure we get it on there good. Okay. Now we are going to do the other, what did I do with it? It's right here. We're gonna do the other side. So I'm gonna cover up the thank you this time. See, this stamp wouldn't have fit in this card, this piece here. So I just wanna, remember to take this off. Okay. So this doesn't have any ink on it, so we're okay. But I want to try and get it up close to the top as possible. Sorry if my head's in the way for this one. Oops, it's a little off. But you get the point. Just like this one. It's kind of hard to do when I'm trying to film this too at the same time. It still works. My ink pads are real juicy. I need to go in there with a spoon and kind of distribute the ink out. And I'll show you guys on another video how I do that. But you can see, because it gets a little, oops, it gets a little thick on the ends. So I want to make sure I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the inside, just with a little bit of glue. Yeah, the great idea. I know, because you know, there's some stamps. I don't like to cut my stamps in half. I like to keep them how they are. So that's like a little trick I learned from some other demonstrators with covering it up with the sticky note. So we're going to put this right in here. Then I'll put the top together. Do, 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 do. Alrighty. right there like that. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay, now time for this one. We're just going to adhere some Stampin' Dimensionals to it. I just love how those colors come out together. Summer Splash, Petunia Pop. Bring my shot glass back in. Stampin' Dimensionals trash. Otherwise, I used to do videos or lives and I'd just brush them along and then they'd be everywhere. I'd be constantly picking them up. So I'm just gonna center this right here. That's not centered. Put this right in the center. And there we have our Happy Mother's Day card with the translucent florals and the new 2024-2026 ink colors. Isn't that cute? I love it. So thanks for joining me today. Thanks, Laura, for popping on too. I appreciate that. So remember, you have until Saturday the 27th if you're interested in the card class to go. Head on over to my blog, stampwithann.com. You'll get all the details there. And as a reminder, May 1st, new catalog comes out. If you haven't got your catalog yet and you need a demonstrator, please reach out to me. I'd love to be your demonstrator. And I would be happily to send you a new catalog. Okay, so join me on this Wednesday, noon Eastern time. I'll be showing you another card in the Translucent Florals card class kit to go. Okay, bye guys.